What are the main influences on your work?
Hey, Grim Jim, it's your favorite resident of Ventura, California, broadcasting live from Site B. It is I, the OGGM, with question number 6. What are the main influences of my work? Literary, fiction, real life. My grandfather is obviously an influence. Writing-wise, Count of Monte Cristo, obviously, is a book I read at least once a year. Glenn Cook's The Black Company, I read like every 3 or 4 years. Obviously, The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, which I read like every 3 or 4 years. Guy Gaxon, Arneson, Dave Hargrave, Jeff D., the founding fathers of the hobby. Mike Poundsmith over at Artisolian is an inspiration. Obviously, Miguel and Sylvia are an inspiration. Obviously, comic books and superhero movies are a huge inspiration for me, based upon the fact that the thing I'm mostly focusing my attention on right now is Wretched Vigilantes. Grim Jim is an inspiration of mine. Zach Sabbath was an inspiration of mine. Aaron the Pendentic was an inspiration to me. It's hard to say that, the creators, I was really inspired by the Freepert trilogy. I'm really inspired by the work that Frog God Games have done on Rapanathuk and the Slumbering Czar. It's hard to say. I mean, my family, I guess, both bad and good. My various therapists who have inspired me to be better. Probably all that aside, I think the biggest inspirations for me, at least in the last couple years, were the amazing kids I've had a chance to work with through Team Primetime, and then through being a paraeducator, and then once again through Team Primetime, working with the children who happen to have special needs for over 10 years, and just watching them grow and flourish and overcome obstacles that normal people would just find devastating, and just the constant joy that they have, and whenever they discover a new thing. I think the greatest inspiration I can have about my life is watching those kids. But as for my creativity, just TV, movies, books, comic books. Invader Zim, obviously a huge inspiration. And of course, the almighty dollar. That's an inspiration. I think we know I will gladly sell out. So yeah, I'm just inspired. If I get up out of bed and I feel relatively comfortable enough to do this again for another day, I think that's an inspiration. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot of major inspirations. There's like minor ones, like, certain people who have said things that have resonated with me. Certain individuals who I've considered friends for life, of which I think there's 4 now. People who I've seen overcome amazing diversity and be trendsetters. But, there's not a lot of asexual out there, to be an inspiration for me. So I guess just, I don't know. You, Jim, you're my inspiration, of course. That's what you wanted to hear. Yeah, I don't know. Money. Kids, money, my cat, the world inspires me.